choose us for your rehab needs. Call Miller Physical Therapy at 651-7882 if you have questions.
All right, welcome back here to Gorham Park. Joe Myers, Carl Zettlemore with you as we go to the bottom of the first inning. And the first batter for the Reds going to be Parker Cash, the shortstop, and he fouls the first pitch off. The Dodgers lead this ball game 2-0. This is, if you're just joining us, the championship game of the pitching machine league here in Glasgow Little League. Cash hits a sharp ground ball to second base, fielded out there by Aaron Shive, and he'll go over to first to Andrew Foge for the out. What out? Both these clubs, Carl, I would imagine, not only hit the ball well, probably both pretty good defensively to make it this far, too.
Yeah, they both finished 1 and 2. The Reds got first in the regular season, and the Dodgers got second in the regular season, so.
Cole Wilkinson now the batter for the Reds. Swings and misses at that pitch.
They get 3 pitches, and that's it.
Oh, was that right?
Unless they foul them off, I mean, but they only have 3 pitches.
Okay, I was not aware of that. Wilkinson hits a ground ball to shortstop, takes a bad hop out there. Casey Evans tried to field it, but couldn't come up with it cleanly, and tough play for Casey right there. Kind of took a bad hop right when it got to him.
Yeah, Casey's done a good job at shortstop for the Dodgers.
Wilkinson reaches first base. Next up, Brian Hare, the first baseman for the Reds. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 1 down in the bottom of the first inning. Dodgers with a 2-0 lead. Hare pops that one up onto the infield, and Evans tried to make a diving catch, couldn't come up with it, but the pitcher, Shelby Briggs, able to pick it up and go to second base. Aaron Shive covering there for the out. The runner that time, Cole Wilkinson, kind of caught in a tough position, couldn't really run because it was popped up, and then when it dropped, the Dodgers had time to pick it up and go to second base to get him on the force.
Yeah, that's one of them ones you just kind of no man's land there.
So Hunter Bowles, the cleanup hitter up for the Reds. Bowles pops it up, and it'll be caught by the first baseman Andrew Foge for the third out here in the bottom of the first inning. So we've completed 1. And the Dodgers lead it here in the pitching machine championship game 2-0 over the Reds. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Friends, keeping the best groomed lawn in the neighborhood can be made easier and much quicker when you depend on Paul's Lawn and Turf. Paul's has a large selection of lawn and garden equipment with trusted names such as
Glasgow, or their newest location at 1370 South Dixie Highway in Horse Cave. Call today 651-5882 or 786-5883. Let Southern Kentucky Hearing Aid Specialists be the first to tell you you don't need a hearing aid.
Here to Gorham Park, Joe Myers, Carl Zettlemore with you as we head to the top of the second inning. Dodgers at the plate. Shelby Briggs will be the first batter. Briggs swings and misses at that first offering. A 2-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Dodgers started out hitting the ball well.
See if they can continue it here. Briggs hits a ground ball to third base, fielded over there by the third baseman Josh Pointer, and he'll go over to first base to Brian Hare for the out. So 1 down in the top of the second, and next up, Zach Yoakum. That is brother Shane on deck, Carl. Are they brothers or cousins? Got Zach Yoakum at the plate, Shane Yoakum on deck. Zach hits a sharp ground ball to second base. A good play on a tough hop out there by Shelby Ray. She goes over to first base to Brian Hare for the out. So 2 down in the top of the second, and that will bring up the last batter in the order for the Dodgers, Shane Yoakum. Yoakum swings and misses at that one. Do you know how fast the pitching machine throws it in there, Carl?
It said it's 62 on the thing. It's probably about 45.
Okay. Yoakum swings and misses at that one, so we'll have one more pitch here.
Right.
And it's on the way. Yoakum swings and misses at that one as well, and that'll be the third out of the inning. In the top of the second for the Dodgers. Still a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. We'll come back, go to the bottom of the second. The Reds will come up to bat when we return after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
versus Window Tint and Sign Design, your authorized Carbright Car Care distributor. Call today, 651-8818.
All right, we go to the bottom of the second inning, and Dylan Doty will lead it off for the Reds. He'll be followed by Josh Pointer and Shelby Ray. Those are the first three batters here in this inning. Doty hit the ground ball to the second base, and dive. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. It does roll all the way out to the fence, as Carl said, is a hard-hit ground ball, and Doty going to be able to make it all the way up to second base. Runner in scoring position here for the Reds as Josh Pointer, the third baseman, steps up to the plate. Pointer hits the ball into the right side, and that's going to get all the way to the fence as well. Right fielder Shane Yoakum will chase it down out there. In the meantime, Doty going to score. Pointer on his way to third. He's rounding third on the way home. We'll have a play at the plate, and he is out. That time for the Dodgers, Nigel Britt stood in there and took the contact, Carl. I think that's what you call blocking the plate.
I think so.
Now, who did that throw come in? Did you happen to see who the throw came from?
The second baseman.
Second baseman Aaron Shive?
Yeah.
Okay, I had my head down watching the other play over here at third base, or watching the runner round third base, and I didn't see who threw it in. Shelby Ray at the plate for the Reds. One down in the bottom of the second. 2-1 ball game in favor of the Dodgers. Their 2 runs, the Dodgers that is, came in the top of the first inning. Ray swung and missed at the first one. Second pitch on the way. She pops this one up, out of play, into foul territory. Braves, if you joined us late, did not get to hear the first ball game. The Braves won the coach pitch championship. Now the Reds and Dodgers vying for the pitching machine championship here for Glasgow Little League. Shelby Ray fouls that one off. So if you foul it off on the third pitch, you still get the hit, right?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. I noticed Shelby was still standing in there.
Yeah, it's just like you have 2 strikes.
Okay. Shelby pops that one up, and it'll be caught by the third baseman, Luke Deckard, for out number 2. So that will bring the left fielder, Matthew Carson, to the plate for the Reds. Head coach for the Reds, by the way, Matt Bowles. He's assisted by Greg Cash and David Hare. The Dodgers head coach, David Evans, assisted by my broadcast partner in the first game, Mr. Larry Wimpy Davis. And Matthew Carson swings and misses at pitch number 1. Carson can't make contact on that one either, so we'll have one more opportunity. 2 down in the bottom of the second inning, 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. And Carson swings and misses at that one, so that'll be out number 3. We'll go to the top of the third when we return. We've completed 2 full innings of play. Dodgers lead it 2-1 over the Reds here in the championship game for the Pitching Machine League.
Congratulations to our Little League ball teams for a season well done. From Glass Paving.
Welcome back here to Gorham Park. Joe Myers, Carl Zettelmoyer with you. We go to the top of the third inning. And back to the top of the order for the Dodgers, J.T. Rogers will lead it off. Swings and misses at that first offering. A good cut that time at J.T., but couldn't make contact.
Moving along pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. We just got this thing started about 15 minutes ago, already in the top of the third. Of course, they play 6 innings here in the Pitching Machine League. And here's a sharp ground ball to the third baseman. Josh Pointer up with it over to Hare at first base for out number 1.
That was a good stop.
And that will bring Casey Evans to the plate. Evans, the shortstop for the Dodgers, and son of Coach David Evans. Swings and misses at that first pitch.
Casey's had a good season with the bat. He's hit a lot of balls deep to the field.
Casey's an awfully good athlete. I remember him in basketball. Here's a ground ball right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Casey rounds first base, but he'll make his way back to the bag. He'll be on with a base hit, and that brings the number 3 hitter in the order, Andrew Foge, to the plate. What did Andrew do last time up, Carl?
He grounded out to the shortstop.
Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Parker Cash makes a diving play, steps on the bag at second for the out, on to first to Hare, but not in time. But Cash, boy, what a good play made that time on the diving stop, able to step on the bag for at least one out, and they're now 2 down here in the top of the third.
Parker's doing a real good job this evening for the Reds at shortstop. That's about the second hard play he's had to make. There's another one.
Now Shives, the batter, he grounds it to Cash at second base, or shortstop, excuse me. He steps on second base for out number 3. Batter that time, Aaron Shives. And that'll do it for the Dodgers here in the top of the third. It's a 2-1 lead for the Dodgers in the championship game of the Pitching Machine League. Back here in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Barron County Attorney.
Falls Lawn and Turf.
Molly Bellamy will lead it off here in the bottom of the third inning for the Reds. 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. Reds the home team here this evening. Bellamy swings and misses, strike one. Here is the pitch. Another swing and a miss for Molly.
Molly's the pitcher for the Reds. She's done a real good job this season for him. She's hit the ball well, too.
If she can make contact on this pitch, she cannot. So tough at bat that time for Molly Bellamy. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. We'll go to the number 10 hitter in the order, Kayla Rivera. Kayla, the right fielder for the Reds. The ground ball up the middle gets by the second baseman, Aaron Shive. He made a diving attempt, but couldn't get his glove down in time. And Rivera on with a base hit at first.
Reds back to the top of the order with Parker Cash up. Parker grounded out to second the first time.
Parker, the left-handed hitter. One down in the bottom of the third. The fly ball into right center field, and a nice catch out there by Carlos Norris. He was backpedaling, still able to make the catch out there, and he holds the runner, Kayla Rivera, at first base, 2 down in the bottom of the third. That's as good of a defensive play we've seen in the outfield all night long.
That's right. That's a big league catch there over the shoulder.
The batter, Cole Wilkinson, rounds it to shortstop. Casey Evans up with it over to second base, in time to Aaron Shives for the out. This ball game already halfway over. We've completed 3 full innings. The Dodgers still leading 2-1 over the Reds. We'll come back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Do you or a loved one suffer from hearing loss? Well, don't miss out on another day of life's precious moments.
The Best Buy Auto at 819 West Main Street, and let the winning team of Berlin and Moise Roy give you their best deal on.
Norris will lead it off for the Dodgers here in the top of the 4th inning. Norris made that outstanding catch out there in right center field just a moment ago. He pops this pitch up, and second baseman Shelby Ray can't come up with a catch. And so Norris will reach first base. Shelby thought she had a bead on it, but just couldn't quite make the catch.
That was a high fly ball.
Yes, it was. Luke Deckard, the batter, swings and misses. 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. Top of the 4th inning. Joe Myers and Carl Zettlemoyer are with you here. This is the championship game of the Pitching Machine League here in Glasgow Little League. Here's a line drive just over the outstretched glove of shortstop Parker Cash into left center field. Fielded out there by Dylan Doty. He'll get it back in, but Luke Deckard on with a base hit. Carlos Norris, the runner, at second base, and Nigel Britt up for the Dodgers.
Nigel grounded out the shortstop the last time up.
Britt is the Dodger catcher here this evening. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This pitch on the way. Britt hits a soft pop-up, or soft line drive, I guess I should say, caught by Shelby Ray there at second base. And one down in the top of the 4th. Dodgers still with 2 men on base.
She didn't let that one get out of her glove.
No, she didn't. I think she was determined to make that catch. Batter is Shelby Briggs, and she fouls it off straight back out of play.
Shelby grounded out to third base on her first time up.
Briggs swings and misses at that one. One thing I've been happy to see both in this league and in the league previous that we did the ball game, the Coach Pitch League, Carl, is the fact that a lot of girls play. The girls are not scared to come out here and compete with these boys.
No, actually we've had, I think, 1 or 2 girls on almost everybody's team this year.
I've noticed that. It's a good thing to see. Briggs hits a ground ball that is just fouled down the third base side. Not by much, but it was just a little as third base umpire Tammy Witcher made the call over there. So Shelby come back into the right-handed batter's box. She does have 2 strikes on her. She has to make contact here of some type. 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. We're in the top of the 4th inning with 1 away. Briggs fouls that one off to stay alive. Didn't get much of it. Fouled it off the end of the bat, it looked like, but enough to stay alive. Runners at first and second base here for the Dodgers. Briggs hits the ball down the left field side, right down the line, and it's fair. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Carlos Norris going to round third, and he will score. Luke Deckard on his way to third base. He'll be in there safely, and Shelby Briggs with a big base hit for the Dodgers. She's in at second with a double. Well, she ripped that down the third base line.
That was a hard hit ball right down on the line.
And so next up, Zach Yoakum fouls that one off straight back here at us.
Zach grounded the second his first time up.
Dodgers, with that run, take a 3-1 lead now. Yoakum swings and misses at that pitch for strike 2. Got 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Dodgers with 2 runners in scoring position, or excuse me, we're in the top of the 4th. Dodgers with 2 runners in scoring position. Yoakum fouls that one off to stay alive. Reds would love to get out of here without any more damage being done. Already down by 2 in the 4th. But as I said, Dodgers with two runners in scoring position. Almost said 2 men in scoring position, Carl. Used to high school. Yoakum hits the ground ball right back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman Shelby Ray. Over to first to Brian Hare for the out. But scoring from third base is Luke Deckard, and it's a 4-1 Dodger lead. However, there are 2 down now. The runner at third base is Shelby Briggs, and that will bring the number 10 hitter in the order to the plate, Shane Yoakum. Yoakum swings and misses at the first pitch. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss again. Come on, Shane, what do you say we have a little contact here? Put it in play. Yeah, can't do it. That's all right. Shane Yoakum goes down for the third out here in the top of the 4th inning, and it's a 4-1 Dodger lead. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning when we return. Again, we remind you, this is the championship game of the Glasgow Little League Pitching Machine League, and we will be back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Where do you go to get the best?
All right, we're back here at Gorin Park. Joe Myers and Carl Zettelmoore here with you. Leading it off, Brian Hare for the Reds. His club down by a count of 4-1, but Hare's going to try to do something about that as he grounds the ball sharply right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Fielded out there by Carlos Norris. We'll get it back into the infield. But Hare on with a base hit, and Hunter Bowles, the number 4 hitter in the order, steps up for the Reds.
Yeah, the Reds need to start hitting the ball.
Yeah, about time to get a little offense going here, and Bowles has the same mindset. With the base hit into left field, gets by the left fielder out there. That's going to allow Bowles to make his way to second base as Hare trots over to third. And so now the Reds, with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, with 2 runners in scoring position. So a big opportunity for them here, and coming up to bat, the left center fielder, Dylan Doty. left-handed batter. Ground ball to the second baseman, Aaron Shives. He'll come up with it over to first base to Andrew Froge for out number 1. As Hare scores from third base. Hunter Bowles makes his way over to third.
I was just going to say, a 3-run lead in this age group isn't going to be lasting long as somebody hits the ball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought this kind of been a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Josh Porter gets a base hit into right center field. That's going to score Hunter Bowles from third base, and it's a 4-3 Dodger lead now as the Reds continue to cut into that deficit. Porter on with a base hit at first base. That brings the second baseman, Shelby Ray, to the plate. We've got one down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ray gets the ground ball to third base. It'll be fielded by Luke Deckard. Tries to go to second as Bo gets into the outfield. Josh Porter going to make his way to third. He'll round third on his way home to tie the ball game, and he will score. Meantime, Shelby Ray stands at second base after that throw got away. And it's a 4-4 ball game in the bottom of the 4th with one down.
I told you that lead wasn't going to last long.
You were right, it didn't. 3 quick runs here in this inning for the Reds. Matthew Carson, the batter, swings and misses at the first pitch. This next pitch on the way, it's a ground ball down the right side, but it'll be foul. So 2 strikes on Matthew Carson. He'll have one more pitch to make some type of contact here. And he cannot. Carson strikes out for out number 2. Molly Bellamy coming up to the plate next for the Reds with 2 down. Swings and misses at that pitch. What did Molly do her last time up, Carl?
She struck out.
Struck out, okay.
Yeah.
Going to strike out this time at the ground ball to shortstop. Casey Evans up with it over to first to Andrew Froge for the out. And that will retire the Reds here in the bottom of the 4th inning. But we've got a tie ball game. It's 4-all here in the championship game with the Glasgow Little League Pitching Machine League. And we'll come back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Glass Paving supports our Little League teams.
We bring you the broadcast of the championship game with the Pitching Machine League here for Glasgow Little League. First batter for the Dodgers is J.T. Rogers. Back to the top of the order here. Hits a fly ball into left center field, and that'll drop in there for a hit. Rogers on at second base with a double. Casey Evans now back up to the plate for the Dodgers. We've got a 4-4 ball game. Dodgers had a 4-1 lead until the bottom of the 4th. But the Reds pushed 3 runs across in that half of the inning. Evans at the ground ball down the third base line. Nice backhanded stop that time by Josh Porter. But unable to come up with it and get it over to first base. However, as we said, just a nice play to make the stop.
Yeah, that was a good stop. Otherwise, it would have been probably to the fence and they would have scored another run. Now they got to force it third.
Andrew Froge, the batter for the Dodgers.
Andrew grounded the shortstop last time.
And on first and second, or runners on first and second, I apologize, with nobody out. Hard ground ball down the third base. Bounces off of Porter's glove. It'll get into the outfield. Scoring will be J.T. Rogers. Casey Evans pulls up at third base. Andrew Froge on at first with a big base hit as he gives the Dodgers the lead once again at 5-4.
That was a hard hit ball.
Yeah, it was. I don't believe I'd want to try to get in front of that one. Aaron Shives steps up. Aaron, the number 4 hitter in the Dodger order. And we have time called here for just a moment as Aaron has to step out of the batter's box to tie his shoes. Casey Evans, the runner at third base for the Dodgers. Andrew Froge at first. Shives hits the ground ball right back up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Going to score Evans from third base. Roach able to make his way to second. That's where he'll pull up. For another Dodger base hit. Aaron Shives with it that time, and now Carlos Norris will step up and try to continue the good hitting for the Dodgers. Still nobody out in the top of the fifth. Ground ball. Nice diving stop by the third baseman, Josh Porter, but he'll not have a play at any bag. However, probably saved a run or two that time.
Yeah, he made a good stop right there and just kept it from going to the outfield.
These kids can play some defense. They really can. Both of these teams. Seen some good plays on both sides. Luke Deckard, the number 6 hitter in the order for the Dodgers, swings and misses. Strike one. Bases loaded for the Dodgers here. They've already pushed 2 across in the top of the fifth and threatening for a lot more. That pitch fouled off by Deckard.
They got to force it home, and the Reds have gotten some out at home during the regular season on this play.
Deckard fouls that one off out of play, straight back. They'll have to wait on the baseball to come back in. Do they use just a standard baseball for this car?
Just a regular baseball.
I remember when I was playing in this league, we used a ball that looked like a big, oversized golf ball.
Yeah, a little dimple ball.
Yeah. Deckard popped it up on the infield. The catch was made by the catcher, Hunter Bowles.
Infield fly was called.
Okay. Nevertheless, Bowles made a nice play on it. Tough for a catcher to come out of the squat back there to come out and make a play on a pop fly, but he did so. So out number 1 in the top of the fifth. And up next, Nigel Britt. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Bases still loaded for the Dodgers. They lead at 6-4 here in the top of the fifth. Britt fouls that one off straight back, right at the screen in front of us.
Nigel's grounded out to the shortstop the last 2 times at bat.
Hit the ball into right center field. That'll drop in there for a base hit. 1 run will score. Another run going to cross the plate here. And the Dodgers going to have runners at first and third base. As Aaron Shives and Andrew Frost both score on that base hit by Nigel Britt. 8-4 Dodger lead. Still just 1 away in the top of the 5th inning, and that brings the number 8 hitter, Shelby Briggs, to the plate. Shelby swings and misses at the first.
Shelby got a double the last time up at bat, down to the third or the first time.
Hit the ball really hard the last time, right? Hits it hard again, right down the third base line. That's in for a base hit. And Carlos Norris will score from third base. Luke Deckard, Nigel Britt on his way to third, and he'll be in there safely, and Shelby Briggs pulls up at second with the double. Dodgers move ahead to 9-4 now. Zach Yoakum will step into the batter's box. Big inning here for the Dodgers. They've pushed 5 runs across the plate already. Still just 1 away. Zach Yoakum cannot make contact with the first pitch. Second one on the way, and he grounds this one to the shortstop, Parker Cash, and Parker lets that one get by him. Britt will score from third. Briggs on his way over to third base. On her way over to third base, I should say. Apologize. And Zach Yoakum on at first base. And that will bring Shane Yoakum to the plate. A 10-4 Dodger lead.
Shane's going to get a hit this time.
I hope so. Swings and misses at the first. Swings and misses at that one as well. That pitch gets away from Bowles, and that's going to allow the runner at first, Zach Yoakum, to make his way to second. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. Shane Yoakum has 1 more pitch and cannot make contact. So that'll be out number 2. Back to the top of the order for the Dodgers, J.T. Rogers.
It'll be JT's second time at bat this inning.
I thought Rogers let it off here. Hard ground ball down the third base side. Fair ball. Shelby Briggs will score. Zach Yoakum rounds third and then thinks better of it, makes his way back to the bag. J.T. Rogers stands at second base with a double. 11-4 now for the Dodgers. They're broken this game open here in the top of the 5th inning. Although, as Carl has alluded to, the offense can pick up quickly in this league, and do not be surprised if the Reds come back in and score a few runs themselves. Casey Evans, the batter, hits a fly ball into left center field. The catch made out there by Dylan Doty for out number 2. And Shane Yoakum, that is 3. Okay, that is 3 away. I thought it was, but then saw nobody was running off the field, so I got a little confused there. That's not easy. That's easy to do, though, Carl. I get confused very easily. A lot of people will tell you that. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning, 11-4 lead for the Dodgers. We'll come back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Miller Physical Therapy.
Let's just be the first to tell you, you don't need a hearing aid.
Kayla Rivera at the plate for the Reds to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Her team trails by a score of 11-4. Here's a hard ground ball right back up the middle. It'll be fielded by the right center fielder out there, Carlos Norris. He'll get it back into the infield, but Kayla Rivera on at first with a base hit. That's what the Reds need right now, Carl. Just need base runners down by 7 runs.
They're back at the top of the order. Parker up the bat. He's grounded to second and hit it deep to center field.
Pops this one up, out of play. Bottom of the 5th inning, nobody out here for the Reds. 11-4 lead for the Dodgers. Cash hits a sharp ball into right field. That'll get over the head of the right fielder, Shane Yoakum out there. Rivera going to round third base on her way home. Parker Cash rounding third right behind her. He's on his way home, and he'll have an inside the park home run. 2 RBI inside the park home run for Parker Cash, and that closes the gap down to just 5 runs to 11-6. And that will bring, I should say, Cole Wilkinson, the right center fielder, to the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Cash laid into that one.
Yeah, he did. He hit it deep to right field.
Just took a bounce, maybe 2, before it got to the fence out there. Wilkinson pops it up, and the pitcher out there for the Dodgers, Shelby Briggs, couldn't make the catch. Thought she had it momentarily, but it popped out. And so Wilkinson on at first. That brings Brian Hare, the number 3 hitter in the order, to the plate. Pops it up. Will it stay in play? It will not. It's out of play.
Brian hit it to left field last time, got a single out of it, and then was driven in with Josh Pointer's deep right hit.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. This is the championship game, the Glasgow Little League Pitching Machine League. Hare hits a hard ground ball back up the middle, fielded out there by right center fielder Carlos Norris. He'll get it back into the infield. Cole Wilkinson will pull up safely at second base. Hare at first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the number 4 hitter in the order, Hunter Bowles, the catcher, coming up to bat. Hunter, of course, the son of head coach Matt Bowles. Ground ball to the shortstop, Casey Evans. Couldn't come up with it cleanly, but able to recover and goes over to third base to Luke Deckard to get the force out. So 1 away. Dylan Doty, the left center fielder, up next.
That was a good play by Hunter, by Casey. Hard hit ball, Hunter up, still stayed with it.
And Doty, ground ball between short and third base into the outfield. That's going to score 1 run for the Reds. As Brian Hare comes in to score. An 11-7 lead for the Dodgers now. Bottom of the 5th inning, still just 1 away. Runners at first and second base for the Reds. Josh Pointer, the batter. Hunter Bowles at second base. Dylan Doty at first. Fouls it straight back to the screen for strike 1.
Well, the funny feeling this can go down to the very last out for the bottom of the fifth.
I'm kind of feeling the same way, Carl. The offense has really picked up here in the last half of the ball game.
It usually does once they get up there, because the machine doesn't usually get adjusted, and they start seeing how it's pitching. They can adjust themselves in the box and start hitting the ball a little bit better towards the end.
Corner, it's ground ball to shortstop. Evans up with it. He'll go over to third base. And they'll get the force out there. So 2 down now at the bottom of the fifth. And Shelby Ray, the Reds' second baseman, is the batter. And we have a little bit of an injury here. Looks like Casey Evans may have taken that ball off the lower wrist, maybe. A couple of the umpires out there, Barry Bowles, Tammy Witcher, along with Casey's dad, David, out there. Check out the situation. Something tells me Casey's going to stay in the ball game, and he will. Probably take a lot more than that to get Casey out of this game right now, Carl.
Yeah, I'd say he probably has to have a broken bone hanging out of his arm or something to take him out.
So again, Shelby Ray, the batter, the number 7 hitter in the order for the Reds. It's an 11-7 lead for the Dodgers. In the bottom of the fifth, we have 2 away. Runners at first and second for the Reds. It's popped up, and it is a foul or fair ball. What do we have? Foul ball is the call. Third base umpire Tammy Witcher saying it came down in foul territory and then bounced into fair territory, so that is a foul ball. And Ray swings and misses at that pitch. I think what she was saying is before it bounced into fair territory, the third baseman may have maybe touched it or something. Ray hit the ground ball, and that's going to get through the infield. Shortstop Casey Evans picks it up, comes home, and now they've got the runner caught in a rundown between third base and home plate, and Dylan Doty going to score. He was able to beat the throw that time. Now just a 3-run lead for the Dodgers as the Reds continue to cut into that deficit. 11-8 now. Still 2 down in the bottom of the fifth. And the batter, Matthew Carson, the left fielder. Swing and a miss. That's the first pitch. Carson fouls that one off straight back to the screen. Strike number 2. Runners at first and second base for the Reds, trying to do a little bit more damage here before it's all over with. And Carson gets a base hit into right center field, picked up out there by the right fielder, Shane Yoakum. And 1 run will score, that's Porter, and now another run's going to score as the throw gets away from the catcher, Nigel Britt. And it's a 1-run ball game at 11-10 here in the bottom of the fifth. Matthew Carson with that base hit on its second base now. So he's in scoring position for the hitter, Molly Bellamy, the pitcher. Where is Molly? I know she forgot her head. There we go. I see her coming around the corner now. Gotta have that headgear. Yeah. Bellamy swings and misses. That's the first pitch.
Molly grounded out to shortstop at the last time at bat.
Pops this one up. It's going to go out of play. Oh, no, it will not. I thought it was going to go out, but it came back in into play, I should say, in foul territory, but the catcher, Nigel Britt, couldn't make the catch. Two strikes on Molly Bellamy. Fouls that one off. Hit it well, but foul. Out of play down the left field side.
He hangs in there with 2 strikes. And run at second second base.
I was going to say, Reds trail by 1. They've got a chance to tie it up with a base hit here. Matthew Carson, the runner in scoring position out there at second. And Bellamy swings and misses for strike 3, and that'll do it for the Reds here in the bottom of the 5th inning. But a big inning for the Reds. After the Dodgers put up 7 in the top half of the 5th, the Reds come back in and put up 6 in the bottom half of the 5th. So we've got an 11-10 ball game. Dodgers still in front, but just by 1 run. We'll go to the 6th and final inning when we come back here in the championship game of the Pitching Machine League of Glasgow Little League. Back here in 1 minute on WCLU Sports.
Denton Sign Design, your authorized Carbright car care distributor. Call today, 651-8818.
Andrew Froge will lead it off here in the top half of the 6th inning for the Dodgers. His team with a 11-10 lead. These two teams vying for the championship of the Pitching Machine League, and a line drive by Froge caught by the shortstop Parker Cash. Froge hit that ball hard, but it was right at Cash. There is one away. That will bring the number 4 hitter, Aaron Shives, to the plate. That'll get into left field. 4-base hit. Second base stops there. Norris on at first. One down in the bottom, the top of the 6th inning. One strike to the hitter, Luke Deckard. On to the shortstop, Cash. Two away in the top of the 6th. And up next, Nigel Britt. Britt trying to keep the top half of this thing alive for his Dodger club. Again, they'd like to push a couple more runs here. A little insurance. Back up the middle, that'll get into center field, 4-base hit. That is going to allow, and he will slide in safely at home. Advancing over to third base will be Luke Deckard, and Nigel Britt will move up to second base. Shelby Briggs, the batter. very impressive. Always enjoyed coming out ball or baseball. It's always a good time to come out here and watch these kids. They really, and I know kids in high school are playing it for the love of the game too, Carl, but it's just something different when you come out here and talk about, you know, 3rd and 4th grade kids. Yeah, they get into just a little bit different attitude than the high school kids. I mean, yeah, they're in for it, like you say, for the love of the game, but these kids are in it just, they have nothing else better to do. Well, I guess that's one way of putting it, Carl, but you're right. They really enjoy themselves out here. They really do, and it's a pleasure for WCLU to be able to bring you the broadcast. When we come back, we'll both of these ball clubs, and we'll do that. Let's take a long time out here. Let's take about a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back and have our interviews with the players and coaches back after a 3-minute time out.
Barron County Attorney Jeff Sharp supports the Glasgow Little League. Jeff Sharp would like to say congratulations to this year's Little League ball team for a season well played. From coach pitch to the pitching machine to the excitement of live arm, Little League sports teach our children teamwork, discipline, and responsibility while rewarding them with fun, friendships, and a sense of accomplishment. Well done, guys, from Jeff Sharp, Barron County Attorney. You can call Jeff Sharp at 651-8766 or visit the office of Jeff Sharp at 107 East Main in Glasgow.
Friends, keeping the best groomed lawn in the neighborhood can be made easier and much quicker when you depend on Paul's Lawn and Turf. Paul's has a large selection of lawn and garden equipment with trusted names.
We can get this other microphone. Are we working? Yeah, we're working. All right, Matt. All right, Matt. What are you laughing about now? All right, tell you what, excellent game between these two ball clubs. I tell you, I knew both these teams in the season were probably the top 2 teams in the league, and it played out very well here again tonight in the championship game.
It is. I'm proud of our guys. The Dodgers played well. We didn't hang our heads. We had a couple chances we could have, but they didn't. And they come back and they've done it all year. I'm very proud of our team and very proud of the Dodgers too.
And tell me a little bit about your season, Matt. How'd the season go?
We finished the season undefeated, so I'm very proud of them. We come out from the very beginning and we hit the ball well, played good defense, ran the bases well, and I'm very proud of them. Very, very proud of them.
Well, you should be. They did a very good job here. I think I was telling Carl, I think the thing I've been most impressed about watching these kids play is the defense they play. I mean, not only in this league, but in the in the coach pitch league as well. Very, very good defensive teams.
That's right. When we started the season practice-wise, we would bring scrimmage other teams, and for an hour and a half, we'd do nothing but defense. And I told our guys from day one, the best defensive team and the best base running team will win this league. Everybody can hit. These kids can hit. They're good hitters, but the teams that play defense will win, and they do play defense well.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Let's talk with some of your teammates here.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
All right. Come on down here, guys.
First up here is Parker Cash.
All right, Parker. Well, we're taking care of the what's your name part, so now what's your age, Parker?
9.
All right, turn around and look at the camera there. The camera's up there on the dugout. You see it?
Yeah.
All right, tell everybody what school you go to.
I go to Happy Valley Elementary.
And what position do you play out here?
Shortstop.
All right, Parker, good job tonight. Congratulations. Look up at the camera up there. Come over here a little bit closer to me. I can't stretch the microphone that far. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
Cole Wilkinson, and I'm 9 years old.
And what school do you go to, Cole?
South Green Elementary.
And you play what position?
Right center.
Good job. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
Brian Hare, 9.
And you go to what school?
Glasgow Christian Academy.
And you play what position?
First base.
All right, Brian, good job tonight. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
Hunter Bowles.
How old are you, Hunter?
9.
What school you go to?
Happy Valley Elementary.
What position you play?
Catcher.
Is that your daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
Dylan Doty, 10.
What school do you go to, Dylan?
South Green Elementary.
And what position do you play?
Left center.
All right, congratulations. What's your name and how old are you?
Josh Pointer, and I'm 9 years old.
And what school do you go to, Josh?
South Green.
And what position do you play?
Third base.
Did a good job tonight. Congratulations. Look into the camera there. Tell me how old you are and what your name is.
Shelby Lane, and I'm 9.
What school do you go to, Shelby?
Happy Valley.
What position do you play?
Second base.
All right. Well, you did a good job. Look into the camera there. Tell me what your name is and how old you are.
My name is Matt Carson, and I go to Happy Valley Elementary.
You go to, no, that's the wrong question, man. Or the wrong answer. I'm just kidding. How old are you?
But I'm 8 years old.
And you said you go to Happy Valley. What position do you play?
I play left field.
All right. Well, good job tonight. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
Molly Bellamy, I'm 9 years old.
You go to what school?
Red Cross.
And you play what position?
Pitcher.
All right. Good job, Molly. Tell everybody your name. Look in the camera there. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
My name is Kylie Rivera, and I'm 9 years old.
What school do you go to?
South Spring.
And what position do you play?
Right field.
All right. Good job. That's it for the Reds. How about a big hand? They're the runners-up here in the tournament or the Pitching Machine League. Let's get David Evans down here, head coach for the Dodgers, and then we'll talk with his players a little bit. David, congratulations. Thank you. And I know you're awfully proud of the way your ball club played here tonight.
Yeah, all season we played pretty good defense. Last Friday we took some batting practice, and Sunday we took a little bit more batting practice, and it paid off.
I know you've got a shaved head. Tell everybody that story, David.
Well, last Friday I told everybody that if we make it to the championship game, my hair's coming off. Steve Davenport done it 10 years ago, and it happened to me. So,
well, it paid off.
It did this year.
It paid off. Well, tell me a little bit about the season, David. How'd y'all do during the season?
I think this is probably one of the about 6, 7, 8 teams that on any given night can beat you. The Reds came in every night when they played. They hit the ball. I mean, that's why they went undefeated. They got great coaches over there, with Matt Bowes and Greg Cash and great parents. Every night the Reds were ready to play, and so was the other teams.
All right, David, well, I know you're awfully proud of your club tonight after winning the title, and let's talk with some of your players. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right. Come on over here, guys and gals. See the camera up there on the dugout?
Yeah.
All right, look into it. Tell everybody your name and how old you are.
My name is Aaron Shives, and I'm 10 years old.
And you go to what school, Aaron?
Eastern Elementary.
And what position do you play?
Second base.
All right, did a good job. Congratulations. Y'all can come up a little bit closer if you want to. All right. Look into the camera there. Tell us how old you are and what your name is.
My name's Casey Evans, and I'm 10 years old.
Casey, I've talked to you a few times before, haven't I?
Yeah, 3 times.
That's what I thought. 3. You remember how many times? What school do you go to, Casey?
E.B. Terry.
And I forgot my question. What position do you play?
Shortstop.
All right, thank you, Casey. Look into the camera there. Tell everybody how old you are and what your name is.
My name's Nigel Brown. I'm 9 years old.
What school do you go to, Nigel?
E.B. Terry.
And what position do you play?
Catcher.
All right, good job. Look into the camera there, sir. Tell us what your name is and how old you are.
My name is Luke Jenkins, and I'm 9.
And what school do you go to?
Red Cross Elementary.
What position do you play out here?
Third base.
All right, good job tonight. Look into the camera there. How old are you? And tell me what your name is.
My name is Shelby Briggs, and I'm 9 years old.
What school do you go to, Shelby?
Red Cross Elementary.
And what position do you play?
Pitcher.
All right, good job. Congratulations. What's your name and how old are you?
Zachary Yalcom, 10 years old.
10 years old. What school do you go to, Zach?
Happy Valley Elementary.
And what position do you play?
Left field.
Left field. All right, you did a good job. Look into the camera there. Tell us your name and how old are you?
I'm Shane Yalcom, and I'm 8 years old.
And what school do you go to, Shane?
Happy Valley Elementary.
What position do you play?
Right field.
All right, good job tonight, Shane. Or Zach, I'm sorry. And look into the camera there. Tell us your name and how old you are.
My name is Andrew Froge, and I'm 10 years old.
And what school you go to, Andrew?
Glasgow Christian Academy.
And what position do you play?
First base.
All right, good job. All now. Tell us your name and how old are you?
Carlos Norson, I'm 9.
What school do you go to, Carlos?
Highfield Elementary,
And what position do you play?
right center.
All right, did a good job. David Evans wants to say one more thing here, it looks like.
We got Tyler Clapp. He's on vacation, and Connor Glass played a couple games with us up from Coach Pitch, and we missed him tonight, but those two was on the team too.
All right, thank you, David. How about a big hand for the Dodgers, the champions here, the pitching league, or pitching machine league in the Glasgow Little League. And that'll about do it here on WCLU as well. Again, we remind you, the Dodgers, the champions, here in the pitching machine league.
Both these games, they do a great job for these kids all the way through high school.
And very unnecessary round of applause for myself. I don't deserve that. But anyway, the Little League games, again, we've been out here at Gorin Park. We always enjoy doing this here on WCLU, being able to bring you the broadcast of these.
Have you or a loved one participated in a local event filmed by the Glasgow EPB? Maybe it was a school graduation, Little League championship, or musical performance. These are all events that have recently been professionally captured on video by the EPB to be aired on Channel 6. The EPB archives contain community, school, and church events dating back to 1990 and can be purchased by anyone. DVDs are $13 and would make a great gift for family and friends while preserving a timeless memory of a special moment in one's life. Call to place your order today.